Hello everyone. Welcome to my craft room. My name's Arlena and you're with Stamp with Arlena. I hope you're all doing well. Today has been kind of a gloomy day, but that's okay because I have been in my craft room all day and playing and creating. I'm just getting my comments up. Yay, it looks like I'm in the picture in the frame, so that's good. How's everyone doing? I missed you last week. So we were camping last week and we were right on Lake Michigan, had beautiful sunsets about half the nights. The smoke from the Canadian fires is really bad up there, and it really blocked a lot of our view of the lake. But it was fun. It was a little warmer than our first trip, but still cold. We had to have hot chocolate by the fire, and but it was fun. But the worst drawback of the whole trip was there was no internet service. So it was very spotty at best. If we walked down 4 sites, we may get a signal, but not always. So I was unable to go live. I did try to post. I don't know if they made it. I know they did post on my personal page, but it was still wonderful. Anytime you can get out into God's nature and creation, it is awesome. We saw white-tailed deer like 20 feet away from us. They walked right by us. We saw squirrels with nuts in their mouth, just big old chunky cheeks. We saw birds, all kinds of birds, ground squirrels. It was a lot of fun. So anyways, I'm sorry I did not get to see you at all last week, but I am glad to be here tonight, and we are going to make kind of a simple card, but I saw it and I really liked it. I did make it already just to get an idea of size. I do not like the size of the strips that I cut, so we're going to modify it a little bit when we put ours together tonight. So we are just going to wait for a few more people to hop on before we get going. When you hop on, say hello and tell me where you're from. I'd love to know that. And yeah, tell me what you're doing. Are you crafting tonight with me, or are you just gonna watch, or what are you gonna do? We have another camping trip planned next week. I'm hoping that where we go there, there will be a signal. I believe there is a signal, Wi-Fi signal, so hopefully I can come live to you from the campground. That will be fun. Other than that, not much else. Stampin' Up! Has a special going on. It's called the Sweet Sale. Sweet meaning like a sweet tooth, and sweet, S-U-I-T-E. So all their sweet sets are on special. So it's buy one get one free, or not free, sorry, cut that. Buy one get one half off is what it is. And or you could do any sweet components, so any part of a sweet. Let's say the DSP and the ribbon, or the DSP and the embossing folder, or the embellishments and the ribbon. It's buy one get the cheaper or the least expensive item half off. So you might say, if you're quick at figuring this out, if you buy 2 sweets and 2 embellishments, I don't see any of my embellishments right offhand. I do have some right here. Let's say you have an embellishment and a sweet. The embellishment is what's going to be half off. And you might think, if you can figure that out really quickly, that's not really a good deal, Arlena. You're right. You'll get like $3 or $4 off your order. However, if you buy 2 full suites, you'll get the second one, or the least in value, for half off. So let me just go to there's some that are really big. They're like mega suites. They have 2 bundles in them, so 2 stamp sets and 2 die sets. That would be one I'm looking at right now is Florals in Bloom. Comes with embellishments, DSP, and 2 bundles. That one is $122.50. Another bundle, let me see, Beautiful Gallery. That one has 2 bundles, an embossing folder, embellishment, ribbon, DSP, and that one is $139.25. So $139.25 and $122.50. So you would get the suite for $122.50. You would get that for half off. So what is that? $61.25. That is a tremendous deal. So what I would recommend is that you place 2 orders. If you're going to get extra components, you'd want to place the order for the 2 suites and then place another order for any of the embellishments, the ribbon, the DSP, because those are, again, you pay full price for the most expensive item and half price for the least expensive item. So it's a good deal, especially if you haven't bought any of the suites yet. It's an excellent deal. So keep that in mind. Hello, Nancy. How are you? All right. So I am going to point you to my work surface, and we are going to get started. So I'm going to hopefully keep you in the picture frame tonight. It's the last time I think I had trouble keeping you in the frame, so we want to be sure we do that tonight. So I'm going to use crushed curry tonight, Misty Moonlight, and this beautiful piece of DSP, which it came out of the package, the whole thing, all the pieces. I don't have that many left. This is what I have left. And I do not have the packaging, so I do not remember the name of this paper. I do believe it may be retired, so keep that in mind as well. So my card base is going to be the crushed curry. So I'm going to cut that at 5.5 by 8.5. And then I'm going to score it at 4.25. Yes, the DSP is beautiful. And yes, Nancy, I am going to the meeting tomorrow night. I didn't have a signal up at the campground, so I missed Rhonda's reminder of the meeting to RSVP. So when I got home, hello Deb, when I got home from camping, I texted Rhonda immediately and said, is it too late to RSVP? She said, no, she'll squeeze me in. So I was so thankful for that. All right, so this piece is 5.25 by 4. So I'm just going to mat it like so, okay? So I'm going to fold this on the score line. Yes, Nancy, you will see me. I obviously didn't get in on the swapping, which made me sad, but that's how it goes. All right. I'm going to put, I don't think I'm going to put that on there yet. I don't know if I want to use a ribbon or not. We'll see. So I'm going to put this aside and keep this here. Then I'm going to take my DSP, and I've got to figure out what part of this beautiful paper I want to use. This is 4 inches, and I want to go 3 7/8 because I want an 1/8 inch border. So I think I want 3 7/8. I want a lot of the field and not so much of the sky. Okay, let me, I'm thinking that. And then I'm going to go up here and get my 3 7/8. So that's my image side to side. But then I need to cut, this is 5 1/4, and I want them an 1/8 inch apart. I'm thinking I want 1 1/4 inch strips. I think I want 1 1/4 inch strips, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and I don't know, that might be 2. That might work. All right. Because I just want a little space between them. All right, I'm going to take my adhesive. And I'm going to line this up in the corner and try to get an 1/8 inch border all the way around. That's the next one. I was all ready to do some prepping for a card class on when I was camping, and I got everything out and realized, yeah, I had my not big shot, but my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, my banner dies, all the card stock, and I forgot the dies. So I was really bummed about that. So I couldn't get those started. Okay, so I have a little bit more border on this side, but that's okay. It's not bothering me at all. At all. And then that's going to go on there. So the reason I picked Crushed Curry and Misty Moonlight is because there's Misty Moonlight in the paper and there's Crushed Curry in these flowers. So I wanted to make them pop. All right. Now I think I'm just going to put that down. I have 2 labels already cut. Gosh, I don't really want to use that big one because I don't want to cover up all my all the paper. That's a beautiful scenery. I want, this is going to be a sympathy one. So I have a stamp that's with sincere sympathy. And it's from Heartfelt Hexagon. That is an old stamp set. But you can use any sympathy stamp. And I'm using Misty Moonlight ink. Just like that. I'm going to put my finger right in this ink. I know it. I know it just as sure as I say it. And then I'm going to clean my stamp pad. My chamois needs some water desperately. I've been working on it all day and keep saying I'm going to get up and do that, and then I don't. I'm going to put a piece of ribbon behind this, but I don't know what ribbon. Let me see what I have. This is Night of Navy, but I don't know, it just, I don't know. I know I'm going to see, I'm going to cut a strip of paper and see it's 2 1/4. I'm going to go 2 3/4. Let me just go 3 inches. And then I'm going to angle the ends. And see what this looks like. I do like that better than the ribbon. And then I'm going to pop that up with dimensionals after I get this on the card base. Have any of you made a card like this with when you cut the DSP and kind of panel it? I'd love to see it if you have. I learned a new game while camping. It's called Caveman Bowling. Oh my gosh, it is hilarious. Hilarious. It's fun. I'm going to have Randy make me a set. It's a yard game, and it's made out of wooden fence posts, and you make the wooden pins out of it. And there's 12 of them, and they each have a number on them, 1 through 12. And then you actually take a log and roll, well, you throw it at it because the log doesn't roll straight. And try to knock the pins down. If you knock one down, you get the score you get is the number that's on the pin. If you knock multiple pins down, the number of pins that you knock down is what you get as a score. So if you knock 2 pins down, you get 2 points. If you knock 5 pins down, you get 5 points. But if you knock the 12 down, only the 12 pin, then you get 12 points. And the first one to 50, and you have to hit 50 exactly. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. It was so fun. All right, now on the inside, I have a piece of white that I put the Tombow glue on a long time ago. And it is still tacky, but I am going to glue that down inside. I just think a piece of white on the inside of the card just finishes it off nice, even though you could write on yellow and the crushed curry and you could see it. And that is our card, you guys. So simple. It is so beautiful. So let me show you the one that I did earlier and see how there's more space between them. And that alone is okay, but I sure like them closer together. What do you think? What would you guys choose? Would you choose them closer together or farther apart? I think it just flows together better if they're closer together. All right, so you guys, I'm going to point you back up to me. Hello. You guys, I want to thank you for hanging out with me tonight. It has been short and sweet for sure, but I hope you enjoyed the card. It's a simple card. Anyone can make it, and you saw how quick it is. So if you need a quick card, this is a good one, yet it's still pretty. So you guys have a good evening, and thanks for hanging out with me. I will be back here on Thursday night, and I will have yet another project for us. Talk to you later, and thanks for joining me. And I love you. Bye-bye.